Hope you're enjoying these sharings that we're doing about the workplace and how to make every moment of your work experience a spiritual experience and part of your sadhana, part of your spiritual practice. I thought we'd take a real fun one, which every one of us do regularly in a workplace, which is, what's so spiritual about writing an email? What's so mindful about writing an email? How do I bring consciousness to play and use it as my spiritual growth in writing an email? The truth of the matter is, writing an email is a very, very important thing to do. You are communicating with other people, so it has the whole aspect of communication, and you are also putting yourself out there. Where I grew up, in the size business that I worked with, we were told, every single email you write, imagine on the front page of the Wall Street Journal. So that's a whole nother aspect of mindfulness, is what you write matters. It's not just some innocent little thing. And when you talk, right, unless somebody's recording, it's said and it's gone. An email is not that. It is a permanent record, and it can be used as such. You have a lot of interesting dynamics in writing an email. One is that, which is you best watch what you say, and the other is, obviously you have something to say, you wouldn't be writing the email, so you have to communicate. It's just a wonderful case of mindfulness. So the first thing you do when you sit down to write an email is center. Always center. I don't care if you're just saying yes, sending an email back with a reply. How many times have I hit a reply and I thought I hit reply and hit reply all? Not too many, thank God. You have to be conscious every single step of the way. So you start off with, am I just responding to the person who sent it to me as a reply, or is what I'm going to say something that should be shared with other people? That's what mindfulness is, all right? It is being present and making a conscious decision instead of letting habit and mindlessness cause trouble. So to me, even that act helps you spiritually. I had a teacher once who said the following early in my years. They said, if you took a quarter and put it in your left pocket, and every 15 minutes moved it out of your left pocket to your right pocket, and you did it every single 15 minutes, you'd become enlightened. Because it would require consciousness on your part at least every 15 minutes. So that act of bringing consciousness to bear is what you're doing when you write an email, all right? So as opposed to moving a quarter from pocket to pocket, I'm telling you the act of forward, reply, reply all is supposed to be a conscious act. Bring yourself to bear, it matters. Then the next thing you do, once you have the palette before you, once you've hit reply or forward, is you think, what am I trying to say? Not what do I want to say? That is a totally different thing. What you want to say includes your personal stuff. You didn't like how somebody else said it. You want to pick on somebody. They sent you an email 3 days ago that you didn't like, and you're going to get even. I'm not interested in any of that. There should not be any personal garbage in the workplace. Really, there shouldn't be anywhere, but I'm limited to the workplace right now. There shouldn't be any personal motive or personal garbage. The email's not supposed to make you feel better. The email's not supposed to prove that you're smarter. No, I want to hold my nose, but it would mess up the recording, all right? You do not bring your personal garbage into the workplace. It is a sacred place. And you need to be willing to put your personal self aside. So first, you open the palette by being conscious as to who you're writing to. And second, you look to see where are you coming from. And if you're coming from 100% personal, I guarantee you that does not belong in an email, period. It really doesn't belong there altogether. But if you really can't hold yourself back, you do it verbally. It does not belong in an email. Half the time, once you write something like that and send it, you're sorry you did. You go back and read it. Oh my God, did I really say that? Because you didn't write the email. Your emotions did. The lower part of your being wrote this thing. So now you bring down to not what I want to say, what do I need to say? What is the purpose of this? And you focus on it. You bring that kernel out and you try to communicate as clearly as possible. You type it out. To me, if you misspell in an email, I don't like that. That's just showing you don't care. It shows you didn't bother reading it, but it wasn't an important email. Everything's important. Everything's meaningful. You don't just jot the stupid thing out and send it. You take the time to look over it, read it. It's representing you. It's representing what you feel about life. It's your gift to God. To me, every single thing I do is not going to who the email's going to. I'm writing this because this is my part of participating in the universe, and it's worth an extra minute to go and read it. If I have an attachment, I put a PDF or a photo, some attachment, every single time, even if I just put that there, I click on it and open it up to make sure I put the right one on there. This is called being conscious. It doesn't take more time. In the end, it takes way less time. So notice how an email can be an extremely spiritual experience. It can help you with your spiritual growth. It can help you just like meditation does, if you're willing to stop, look, and listen. So you stop, you pay attention each step of the way, and then before you hit send, you ask yourself, is this right? Is this what I want to send out into the universe? And then with a sense of tremendous spiritual devotion, you hit send, you did your job, and you did it well.